Hi, Leafy Mate. Hi, Leafy Doc. It's Maria, the cannabis health coach. I was coming with you today for a great topic. We've got Guide to Cannabis Chocolates. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I was going to start with our stages of chocolate. So, chocolate actually grows on a tree. It's the Theobroma cacao tree, also cocoa. So, cacao is the original word for cocoa. And after it grows, the pods on the tree, they're picked, and those are then opened, cracked open. On the inside, you see the white pulp, which is in the center of the slide, that is fermented. So that white pulp is fermented, and it takes about 5 to 6 days. And then after that, it's dried, and that takes another 5 to 6 days. And after it's been dried thoroughly, it is roasted. So similar to roasting coffee, it's the beans are roasted and shelled. So it is shelled from the nibs. So if you've ever gone to the store and seen a product that says cocoa nibs or cacao nibs, that is a product that you can purchase, and it is one of the most pure forms of chocolate that we can purchase without having our own cacao tree. The um, the grind of the cocoa nibs can be in different um, fineness. So this is an example of one of the types of grinds that you can get. You can see the pieces are a little bit larger. Some of the others come more finely ground, and it can be ground all the way down into a powder. That is mixed with other ingredients. So from there, we're moving out from the closest part of the stages of chocolate and into more the additives. So additives meaning like sugar or milk. So like milk chocolate, things like semi-sweet chocolate that would be added with cream or some vanilla. Sometimes it's added with different flavorings or preservatives to help it stay longer on the shelf life. The From there, we are mix the chocolate. If we're talking of cannabis chocolate with some of the uh, cannabis. And so, what is some of the earliest recorded history between chocolate and cannabis was found in the Mayan civilization. The Mayans were known to have consumed a bitter beverage made from cacao beans, and it was believed at the time that there was spiritual and physical and um, uh, religious benefits to having consuming this beverage. And it was used in healing ceremonies and lots of different religious aspects for the cannabis and the chocolate. Moving forward in history to the Victorian era, Queen Victoria was known to use cannabis-infused chocolates to help with menstrual pain. The chocolates were made from tinctures or extracts of cannabis and then mixed with cocoa powder and sugar to create a beverage. So, when we're looking at the chocolates from dispensaries of today, you'll see there is some similarities in from history. You'll see that the chocolate is mixed with some of the THC and CBD tinctures and mixtures to create a consistent dosage, which is helpful for knowing how much to consume. So the consistent dosage, when you look at the packaging, it will say how much is of the CBD or THC is in each of the pieces. You'll see all kinds of different types of chocolates in a dispensary. Some of them, like this, for example, has mushrooms that are mixed in, which are said to have certain health benefits also. Some are mixed with fruit. So this is something that was made with raspberry and dark chocolate. But you'll see even things like caramel, sea salt, all kinds of different infusions. And what is a good tip or a good place to start is with a low dose, especially as a new user or a user that is returning after some time away. It's best to start with a low dose. A low dose is about 5 milligrams or lower, and waiting about 30 minutes to 2 hours prior to consuming more. Um, this allows the user to find the appropriate dosage and prevent overwhelming sensations or accidental overdose. So, the main thing is to start with a low dose, wait before consuming more, before deciding to either increase the next time or consume more. So, another tip that you can try is to have a small light meal before eating the chocolate. And that kind of helps with having more of a balanced experience. So, a small light meal might include something like a piece of fruit and some nuts, and then having the piece of chocolate to go along with it. So, those are some three things to keep in mind. That would be keeping the dose low, especially if you're not familiar with the effects, and waiting 30 minutes to 2 hours prior to eating any more, and having a small light meal if desired. And then the next is storage. So, storage of cannabis chocolate is similar to storage of regular chocolate. You want to try and make sure it's not exposed to too much light, too much heat, because it can degrade the quality of the chocolate as well as the potency of it. Additionally, you want to keep it in an area that is secured for use, for intentional use only. It is quite easy to get the different chocolates mixed up if they are out of the original packaging. So you want to make sure that you keep it in the original packaging, as well as in an area that is going to be only accessible for the intended user. It is also recommended to keep it away from too much heat or too much light, as it will lose some of its quality. So, as you can see, there's certainly a lot to learn about cannabis chocolate. One of the articles that Leafy Mate put out is on our blog. It's Cannabis 101 for cannabis chocolates. And I've also gotten some of the information from nomadicdays.org and some art from eater.com. My name is Maria. I'm a cannabis health coach. You can go to Leafy Doc, Leafy Mate for a evaluation for your own questions about how cannabis chocolate could fit into your plan for your health and wellness, well-being. And I would be excited to speak with you there. Thank you for joining me today.